Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mini a TrueNerd, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where I may slightly have pledged allegiance to Satan and gone a little bit off the Satan deep end. I mean, other than that, everything's going fine. I'm actually starting to organise the Empire in a way that makes a little bit of sense. We've got the core Empire, which makes up Wales, Cornwall, and a bit of Brittany, and Ireland is basically just been, you know, set to manage itself. We've got a guy who, well, he used to despise us, but then he came around after I actually gave him some form of authority, which he actually wanted. So that's all turned out to be absolutely fine in the end. He's doing a bang-up job over there, so hooray for him. There is, however, ladies and gentlemen, a problem. And the problem is, I'm suffering from cancer. Now, you may be thinking, well, that's a death sentence. And I would reply to that, only if you trust in doctors. But I believe in a higher power, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in Satan, because I think that Satan might, just might, be able to help me. Because there is a power at level 3 Satanism called Dark Healing. So, I'm vaguely hoping I might be able to pull this off. All I need to do is do literally every mission that Satan sends me at this point, okay? That is pretty much the most important thing in the world right now. Everything else in the entire empire, none of it matters. Because if I die, then I'm dead. And, like, the next person isn't me. And I'm pretty sure that King Connor the Seducer is the sort of person who thinks that way. So, I am going to do everything in my power to save this man. Because I feel like he's a little bit of the selfish sort. That's what he'd do. So that's what we're going to bloody do as well. So, mission right now, sacrifice a holy person. I need one of them, and I need them now. There's another reason, of course, why we want to actually hang on a bit further, which is there's a lot of children coming through right now, including children who I've managed to seed in other civilizations. If any of them turn out to be in any way good, there might well be, yeah, some real value in potentially flicking one of those to be my heir. So I just want to hold on long enough to see those children come to fruition. Because it might be time to try and seize Scotland. Alright, it might be. But I'm going to need to take a few more years because I'm not risking putting my entire empire in the control of a child just trying to seize it prematurely. Alright, random bishop right here. Doesn't like me very much, not so decent at intrigue, not very smart. Let's give him a go. Let's see if we can attempt to abduct him. So, as a result of that, yeah, we'll abduct and imprison him with the help of my brethren. So, that loses... that does cost me power. But then, I'm hoping that will give me more power back. Yeah, let's give it a go. And we'll see if that gives me more power back than I just spent to actually achieve it. Though I think I've actually already got some people in my dungeon, don't I? Yes! Yes, I do! So, as we want to actually get rid of them, let's just quickly sacrifice them to Satan. That's only worth 10 dark power, but there we go. You've been got rid of there. Down to 1 prisoner. Let's not sacrifice 3 in a row if we might be about to get another one, though. That might potentially go a bit on the wrong side. And... okay, put a word out with my brethren in Lucifer's own. So somebody will try and snatch that guy and bring him to me in chains. This might take a while, unfortunately. If someone else shows up, that'd be fine. By the way, why have you guys just leapt into action? Ah, yes, of course. There's some business with East Anglia. Ooh, Mercia and claim on Kent. Right, well, that's interesting. And Mercia consolidating power and taking even more territory over? Because if so, Mercia are getting really dangerous at this point. Quite frankly, England's insignificant next to the power of Mercia. And as for the priest in question, he's going to be wandering around incognito for a lark, a very priesty thing to do. There will only be 2 loyal friends with him. Let's have him abducted. Go on. And beautiful. Nice and easy and quick. Right, straight over to the dungeon. This guy needs very quickly getting rid of. Sacrifice to Satan. Nice, that gets me 200 dark power. But that's only 50 net gain. So if I'd been able to do it without actually using the abduction mechanism, that would have been better. But this is a very good way of just making people disappear. Just abduct them, then sacrifice them to Satan, and then there's no piety loss, there's no reputation loss, the vassals don't care because it's all done secretly. So I'll say, yes, Satanism is working for me right now. So sacrifice that. Lovely. And as the appointed hour draws near, the chanting of your brethren builds to a crescendo until finally it is time. Plunge the knife into the chest. And I'm going to assume he's like dead because we did the thing. So he's probably pretty dead, right? Is he dead? I've already got the rewards. Well, I'm up to 827, so I would assume so, yes. But we've got some other business up here. Hang on, Duchess. Oh. Right. Who was that actually? Did you just actually die immediately? Food poisoning. Right. Died after disagreement with a meal. So, the guy who I literally just appointed, who was like, oh yeah, he's doing really nicely. Yeah. He's managed to immediately get himself killed. And by any chance have you decided to immediately jump up because you've got a stupid weak claim or something? And no, actually. You're defending against England in the English Holy War. Right, well that's one I wasn't quite expecting. Well, you are technically correct. This guy is not Catholic. And I wish I'd spotted that because then I could have attacked him first. Dear oh dear. Though then again, if you're going for a Holy War, are you actually going to win if you actually manage to take him out, or are you just basically trying to displace him in favour of a Catholic heir? We'll have to keep an eye on that and see how it goes. But yeah, England decided to go and sort out some heresy in Ireland. Hopefully, this does not give them a foothold in Ireland, because I don't like the sound of that one little bit. Oh, and of course, she actually doesn't like me. Because the last guy liked me because I was the person who actually handed him the duchy. But because she's just inherited it, she's just like, whatever, I don't care. Still, on the plus side, there's various things like Dishonored or whatever that she's not actually involved with. How about we also get you betrothed? Alright, we just want to get you nice and betrothed. And potentially, would you be interested in marrying? Interesting. We could actually get our family back into that duchy, just in case. I'd rather not actually do it with Disaster. Disaster could turn out to be decent. So if we could do it with someone a little bit on the better side, that'd be marvellous. How old are you, by the way? You're 2. Fine. So we could probably do it with one of the little children. No. Okay, he is too lowly ranked for a regular marriage. Oh, really? Are you... Well, technically he is actually part of my dynasty, but whatever. You know what? We've got a long time to actually change our minds on this one. So, how about little Maridud, the Prince of Cornwall, who is actually... Well, actually, he's my son. Mistake isn't. Maridud could be more valuable to me not like that. Yeah, let's go for Mistake. We'll see how Mistake goes, because Mistake is a bastard, so potentially has limited value. That leads to non-aggression pacts. Yeah, she is 2... He is 12, so the downside is that means he's going to be 26 before she comes of age. But that's not too old, really. Let's get that sorted out. And does that immediately have an impact on the marriage ties? Also, France is just winning some battles down over there. Lovely. That war is almost done at this point. Right. She is agreed to that, or rather I suppose her regent probably has. Right now there's not a marriage tie. So we've got the non-aggression pact immediately. We do not actually have the marriage ties immediately, so we don't get the reputation benefit. But it'll keep her from doing anything too stupid. That's the important thing. And I can't actually assign her a guardian because, yeah, she doesn't like me anyway. She'd need to like me a lot to actually allow me to assign her a guardian. So she's just going to have to make her own mind up there. Fine. Leave her be. And I believe my spy master can now get back to much more important business. Lovely. And you know where you're going? Yep, Constantinople. Ah, and as for the Satanists, sadly I can't actually upgrade just yet, because you need to have 750 power, but you also need to have been that rank for 3 years. I'm going to be honest, I don't really have time for this. Oh, have I literally just hit 3 years? Right, well that was bloody convenient that that happened just now. Yes, absolutely. And they should at this point approve me levelling up to the next level of Satanism. And anytime you're ready. And also there's some problems going on over here. Oh, bloody hell. Just win this war, you stupid bastards. Just go and kick their arse one more flipping time. And there we go, the Satanic bureaucracy has done all the appropriate paperwork. I am now level 2. So I'm now... Ooh, did I just get a better cloak? Ooh, I think I got a better cloak. La-di-da, it's got a bit of stuff actually around the outside of it now. So, I need 1,000 dark power to level up. So I'm going to be needing some active missions. And I can also Tainted Touch, Demonic Possession, and Summon Familiar. So Demonic Possession will allow me to, yeah, presumably make someone super loyal. Or I can do a Tainted Touch, or I can just... Ooh. I would like the Wolf. I would love the Wolf. That's, ouch, 500 Dark Power. Okay, if I manage to cure my cancer with Satanism, I'm rewarding myself with a Dark Wolf afterwards. But I can't do it just yet. I have to sort out the cancer business first. And yes, as I suspected, Demonic Possession just makes him fanatically loyal, and Tainted Touch can actually damage his health, causes severe discomfort, possibly even death. But, yeah, that's actually quite, that's quite on the expensive side. Meanwhile, Demonic Possession is weirdly only 150, which seems very low to make him loyal, but then I guess that is less significant than actually, like, killing him. Still, that's good. That's all good stuff. Let's just crack on with this. And there we go. The French war is finally flipping done. Absolutely flipping marvellous. So, you, my good man, yeah, you're totally a Satanist. You're totally a Satanist. Marvellous. So, highly suspicious. Almost certainly a member of a secret society. Magical corruption. Yeah, definitely a Satanist. Still, national tax up by 20%. That is nice. That's really, really nice. Okay, that's really cool. Though, it's taken its toll on your stats, hasn't it? Not all of this has worked out for you. And he really likes me because I've honoured the alliance on several occasions, which is marvellously good news. So, he has surely got to show up now if I want to call him into England. But first, let's just figure out what the flipping groundwork of England is. Because, yeah, Mercia has now decided to attack East Anglia for their claim on Kent. Now, I would logically think that what you'd want to do at that point would be, I don't know, attack Kent. But maybe not. Still, this is probably excellent timing right here. So, England right now is just smashing itself in the face. The king is too impoverished to do much. Yeah. This has got to be, right now, the right moment. So, sure, he can call up all of the vassals, but, yeah, the actual vassals themselves are pretty busy with each other. Now, that will give me time to mobilise, and it will give France time to mobilise. The only question is, what do we want to do to England right now? Because there's a few things we could do. So, the easy one is just go for Powys. I've got a personal claim against Powys. I can just go in there and take that. But that might be a bit on the modest side. It's probably the most advantageous, but I can probably cause more trouble in England if I do something else. Because I've got a bunch of weak claims I can actually push right now. Mainly through this guy. So this chappy over here, he's 66. So he's not going to be around for too much longer. And he's also, yeah, he's not going to have any more children. In fact, do you have any children at all? You've got Dunban. Okay. So you've already got a son who is actually part of my dynasty. That is interesting. That is very, very interesting indeed. And your claims are against Essex and somewhere in the Middle East. And also, yeah, these two places. Now, this one was, that's Gavelkind. But Essex, what's Essex? Sadly, also Gavelkind. But I could just basically go and take Essex. Taking Essex might be fun. Essex has basically got no troops whatsoever. So we could just basically walk in and impose that guy on Essex. But they'll just vote him straight back out again. Because, yeah, rules of, well, the rules of Gavelkind are weird, aren't they? Because Gavelkind isn't actually elective. Yeah, sorry, I've actually been misspeaking about this for a couple of parts, I've just realised. So, yeah, Gavelkind versus elective Gavelkind. Gavelkind is just straight up, oldest child will get the primary title. Meanwhile, yeah, elective Gavelkind, things will be divided among the children, but there'll also be a primary heir who is actually elected. So only if it's elective Gavelkind can they just actually wish everything away. So that's just straight up normal Gavelkind. So actually, putting him in there and basically just having him become the Duke of this area could potentially be advantageous to me. In fact, arguably, more than Powys. So the plan would be, we put this guy in as the new Duke of Unpronounceable. As a result of that, when he dies, which shouldn't take too long, Dunban takes over. He has got one son in the form of Disappointments. To be clear, it wouldn't move over into my control. They would basically just become dukes under the King of England. Whether the King of England would like them very much or whether they'd like the King of England very much is questionable. But honestly, they might actually be able to mobilise enough troops. The King of England couldn't really do anything to stop them anyway. Though that would arguably be easier if I gave them Essex. The more land I give this guy, the better. One other thing to keep in mind though. I've actually got two different claims on Powys right now. The de jure claim on Powys means that, yeah, I'll just become the new liege of Earl Wolf, who probably won't like me very much. But I've just got a straight up claim on Powys just because I inherited it. So as a result of that, I could just move in, take it, kick the old guy out. Arguably, that's the safer option. I feel like my ludicrous plan with multiple generations of this guy, let's wait for someone more competent I can actually set up. Because, yeah, that would be generations away, and it probably wouldn't even make much difference to England. It's time to attack Powys. We're going to attack Powys, we're going to take it back, we're going to call in the French as well. The French are going to help us, and let's just check Powys. How defensible is Powys? No, not very defensible at all. So we probably want to draw up our troops in Gwent, because Gwent is a very, very difficult to penetrate fortress. We've got rivers, and hills. So if I just draw my troops up here, that will be flipping marvellous. And when I say my troops, 9,000 odd total. I might want to call up the vassals too, but honestly, the vassals are not going to be contributing much here. Barely another 1,000. Oops, can't actually declare war because I do still have 1,000 troops standing right there. Don't worry, we just need to get them home. Everything will be fine. And if Satan has any new missions for me, that would just be marvellous as well. I'm totally up for Satanic missions right now. And my commander has improved. Excellent. Well done. Well done to this guy. Yeah, he's actually proved to be a really damn good commander. This random bishop who's no longer particularly learned or anything, but, oh, suffering from consumption, though. That's a bit of a concern. Right. Get you home. There we go. Break you down, please. No special events. Now, I have taken a few knocks recently, and I do also have, yeah, this army here I need to be careful of. This army is not fully grown yet, but it will do the job for now. Let's do this. Let's just claim Powys before this guy dies of cancer, and thus I lose that strong personal claim. Ooh, but the council votes no. Council? Are you 100% sure about that? There's an empty seat right now. Who does the empty seat belong to? Is that my advisor? I think that might be my advisor. Yes, that must be my advisor. I don't have an advisor. Right, I need literally anyone who likes me. Does anybody like me? Anybody at all? There is not one person in my entire realm who would be a loyalist at this point. Great. Okay, well, who's voting or not voting? Which way are you all voting here? It would appear that pragmatists would potentially be interested in voting for yes. So I just need a pragmatist on the council as my advisor. A pragmatist who sort of likes me. That's all I need. Caddock II, a pragmatist who sort of likes me. Marvellous. I'm just going to send him some gold as well, just to be sure. Yeah, 15 gold, cheap as chips. So, he now really likes me. Great. So, I hope that means you're planning to actually vote with me on the council. I'm going to be really flipping annoyed at you. In fact, weirdly, now the Zealot has just actually decided to change sides. So, oh, he just basically votes with whatever he thinks the majority is. Great! So, Powys, the council's now on board. I'm not a tyrant. Send the alert. Great. Invite France. They flipping better. They damn well flipping better. Alright, seriously. And, wait, hang on, what? Claim Powys. Oh, good. I'm not asking England to help me attack England. No, it's just that he's the target. But, seriously, France better show up. I have shown up for 2 of their stupid wars in a row, so they flipping better be planning to. Right. Same first step as before. Everyone gather in Gwent. It's a good defensive area, and we do need time to actually get our troops together. For now, I'm just calling up the personal levies. I do not see any reason to actually rush to call up the vassals. We'll call them up if we need them in an emergency. And France, you better show up. I'm going to be seriously annoyed if France does not come to this war. And good. He's coming along. Good, 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 good. So, how much he's actually going to be able to bring, I'm not sure. But, that's not nothing. That is not nothing right there. Okay, summon the boats. We need to get these guys over the ocean. And this guy's coming to Hereford on the 1st. I will be... Oh, hang on. Hereford, are you actually going to hit me, or are you... No, I think we're one over. It's fine. So England is coming. They're heading in this direction, but I've got some nice high ground here. Merge these forces together, get my best troops here, and oh. We kind of need some new commanders, don't we? Yes, actually, I think some of my old commanders may be a bit on the dead side. Actually, in all fairness, Sulphur is a strong defender. He despises me, but he probably despises being dead more. Right, summon the boats. There's plenty of them around there. I just need to ship 2,000 men. Yeah, that'll be absolutely fine. So just merge these boats together. You need to get out of Dodge, like, now, please. Come on, come on, come on. Young Disastrous. Ooh. Okay, level 2. So, Prince Disaster, you are... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Had you got level 4 education, you might have actually been an interesting one to watch, but... tragically, not so much. Right, in which case, we've also groomed an heir. Hooray for me. One of my other ambitions that I can call upon, if anything. Nope, no valid ambitions right now. You, get over here, get on top of the mountain. Good, that's 6,400 men on top of the mountain. Merge together, if you'd be so kind. Excellent, that should be enough to hold off any attack on me by the English for the time being. But whether these guys are actually attacking me or not is questionable. Right. Bring this over here. Remember, we're not attacking right now. We just want to be in a defensive position, waiting for the French to arrive. The French are on their way. So, embark the army. You guys, I just want to drop them off. Yeah, I'm just going to bring them straight over here. Alright, they can just come here by sea. It'll be faster than by land regardless, and it is just safer. Just in case these guys decide to attack me. This is basically the entirety of my army that I can call up. I could bring up another 1,000 men in the vassals, but let's not do that just for now. So, once again, merge the forces. That still works for me. That's all fine. And the French are on their way. Now, I would like the French to just follow me, please. So, yeah, I'm just going to order them to attach to the army of Sulphur. So, just head in that direction. Do what you can do there. The boats need to be broken down. That's no problem at all. 8,600 men standing on a hill, guarding a river at this exact moment in time. Now, the question is, where are the rest of them, precisely? Because this war isn't just about actually, you know, taking power. So this war is also about, if we could, potentially screwing over the King of England. Now, where are you guys going? You're going to Wiltshire. You're going to Wiltshire. Alright, I feel like right now I'm strong enough to actually advance at this point. Let's go and meet the actual French... Actually, it's not the king. It's Prince Ruban, who's, I think, the... Are you the heir? I think you're the heir. No, actually, I'm misremembering. He's just some guy, but I'm sure he's good at his job. Right, take this nice and slow. There might be big armies just around the corner, but thankfully, 6,000 troops of Mercia are busy with their own business. Oh, where did that just come from? Where did 7,000 troops of England just come from? Well, they're heading at Devon. Yeah, they're heading into Devon right now. In which case, I just need to... Okay. If the entire English army, which has drawn up faster than I was honestly expecting, is now going to be marching at Devon, we just need to basically accept that Devon's going to take a few knocks. I need to instead focus on letting the actual French come and join me. I need the French with me. So I'm going to go to Middlesex, because that is actually the only territory that belongs to the King of England. So we're going to head over there, and we are going to just join up at that exact moment. Also, this better not be about the flipping... Ooh. Hello. Right. The King of France wants to marry my daughter. I'm assuming that your old wife... Yeah, your old wife died of pneumonia. Okay. That's of interest, but to be honest, it doesn't actually... It doesn't get me anything. We're already friends. You're already here. So, sorry, but no, actually. It doesn't actually get me a thing. Right, you are heading to Oxford right now, and then we can just basically attack Middlesex until a few more troops arrive, because there's 3,000 coming in over there, and that's really what I want to see. So, just head over to Middlesex, and we will wait for the other troops to arrive. Does Middlesex even have a port? I don't think it does, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Right, so 8,000 there, and I assume we've also got... Where's the marker for the other army? Because I see my army there. Wait, hang on, what are you doing? What are you doing over there? Also, ooh, hello, it's Andalish! Haven't seen you for a while. How are you getting on? So I've encountered her many times while carrying out my duties for Lucifer's Own. It's always a pleasant occasion. We can talk for hours if the time allows, because she never bores me. While our discussions are often lengthy, we always seem to agree on the matters which are most important. I think this is friendship, or it might be more. And I'm probably reading too much into this. I mean, I'm kind of happy with Karen. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with Karen, so I'm just going to say this is friendship. Let's just become close friends with the Satanist. And where the hell did the actual French forces go? Wait, hang on, what? Hang on, what? Whoa, what? Bewitch Caddock II and make him your loyal servant. So interesting question here. Interesting flipping question. What happened to Cock? The King of France is dead. What happened to the King of France? Died of complications. Right, so... New King of France. New King of France. Big thing. Need to arrange something new with you quite quickly, actually. Who would you like to, be with? Would you like to be... Oh, bloody hell. What do you mean, no? Difference in age. I don't have anyone more closely related you'd be interested in. Oh, Cock. I need... I need new allies now because I've just attacked England and they outnumber me because... Okay, I could hire mercenaries. Okay, let's just see if I can just fix up something else bloody first. Denmark! Denmark. I like Denmark. Right, let's get a non-aggression pact with Denmark. That'll just be great. So, while we're busy with all of that business right now, you know what? The thing is, if this war goes on, it's not the worst thing in the world, because how long can you even afford to maintain these troops? Okay, so anytime you're ready, Denmark. I'm paused. Anytime you're ready, Denmark. Get on with it, please. I think they've just actually expanded. Denmark are not doing so bad. Denmark have got a decent army right now, okay? Yes, there we go. Now, how about me and you become much closer friends because we like each other? Is that what we form an alliance? Yes. Okay, good. She'd say yes. How do you feel about coming over and helping me murder England? Because France was supposed to, but then they couldn't be bloody arsed. No rush or anything. No rush. Have a good think about it. It's like Devon's being bloody sieged right now. How could this possibly have gone so wrong? How? Right, okay. Good. Claim powers, maybe. We're allied. Please say yes. Please say yes. Alright? Just say yes. Say yes. And... Good. She's on it. Right. Call them up. 4,500 troops coming in. Right. In which case, you... Please come and join this army. Then we should have enough firepower to take out this guy. He's almost through Lidford. This is going to do a lot of damage to my economy, damn it. I mean, it's possibly better if I just hired mercenaries, but screw it. We'll bring the Danes in. And, yeah, there's right now... Well, hang on, are you busy? Are you busy doing your own things right now? Are you not going to show up because you're too busy doing something else? You are... Oh, dear. Right. Right now defending, but you've almost won. By any chance are you willing to, abandon that, or are you actually going to Siege of Lidford? I'm fully aware. I need to drive England off. And we've collected a special tithe. Yay, money! Oh, hang on. That is quite a lot of money. Alright, screw it. Just go into the mercenaries. Alright, I'm not sure I can afford to wait for flipping Denmark. I can spend some money on some mercenaries. Okay, they are expensive, but I could call up a hell of a lot of good quality mercenaries. Like, yeah, let's go for some of the good ones. Like, these guys come with 2,000 heavy infantry. That's a lot of heavy infantry. They're going to appear in Cornwall, aren't they? They're totally 100% going to appear in Cornwall. Because that's where things appear when you hire them. They will arrive in or nearby to Cornwall, at which point England could just basically pick them off. Right. So right now, me and England are just basically trading blows. So I'm just taking out Middlesex. He's taking out Devon. But Middlesex is his capital. Devon isn't mine. I guess we just have to wait, because mercenaries, unless I could just get the mercenaries on boats. I could get the mercenaries straight out again with a naval evacuation and bring them round to join up with me. We could meet up in Wessex, Siege of London, great. So we're just taking down London piece by piece. Actually, this place has got almost nothing in it, so that'll go down nice and fast. It must have been siege. Oh, no, actually, no, troops must have been called up. Okay, this is not gone according to plan. Right, before this goes any more wrong, I do still need to not die of cancer. So, where's Caddock II? Caddock II just needs to be under my control. Now, the problem with Caddock II being under my control is he is kind, temperate, patient, fortune builder. Like, he's got many great virtues, but no actual great vices. So this is going to be a problem. Yeah, I physically can't recruit him for Satan unless he actually is a sinner. And he is not. So the only thing I could really do would be demonic possession him. So that would make him fanatically loyal. So presumably that would be good enough, because I don't see anything else I can do with this guy. So I guess we need to attempt to demonic possession him and just see where that goes. And also hope that at some point... Hang on, is that... Are you coming? I think you're coming. Nice. So I've meticulously prepared everything for tonight's black magic. With every step of the ritual completed, the air in the room grows more and more oppressing. Good. Do it. Send out the being to take possession of Caddock II. And... Come on. Come on, tell me we did it. Victory in St. Paul's. Great. And also, the Pope likes me. He really shouldn't. And, okay, why are you not actually trying to attach to me right now? Siege of Exeter. Yeah, Exeter's fallen. Okay, anytime you're ready to hop in the boats. Anytime. Are you waiting for these guys to show up? Is that what you're bloody doing right now? Oh, Denmark is not helping at the minute. Denmark is not helping. And technically we're winning. We're winning the war right now because we're actually taking out his... yeah, we're taking out his capital. And, oh, where are you going? No, you're avoiding me. Good, you're staying out of this one. For the time being, at least. So right now, this is just me and England punching each other. The ritual was a resounding success. Great. So that is that completed. His loyalty goes up. And 200 dark power. But once again, because I had to do that the slightly more expensive way, I've only made a benefit of 50. I'm not going up in dark power fast enough to avoid death by cancer. Hang on, we need to maths this here. So, when was the time I got the really successful experimental treatment? Okay, that is going to last for another 3 years. That's 36 months. I'm gaining 20 a month right now, so that's 720 odd dark power coming in before that treatment wears off. And hopefully I'm safe till the end of that treatment. Now, that's enough to get me up to level 3. Just, but I don't know how expensive dark healing is. I'm guessing that could be another 500. I'm going to have to find cheaper ways to do these missions without spending dark power to do it. Oh, I think we've got good news here, though. I think the... Right, that's not the right direction to go to attach the army of sulphur. There you go, the sound. That's right. That's right. Okay, they're coming. The Danes are actually coming at this point. Axminster has fallen. Uh-oh, where's he coming? Is he coming back to relieve this place? If he is, uh-oh, he totally is. He totally is. Right, Devon is in trouble, and the Pope likes me. If he's coming in this direction, we need to start moving away from him. I think I need to retreat up towards Norfolk. There should be a place to land about there. No, that will lead into a fight there. How about Kent? Yeah, I'm going to go down to Kent. Alright, go down to Kent. I need to abandon the attack on the final bit of London because there's too much risk that England are coming to get me right now. Though they might also be looping round to the north. I can't see them just now. Are you coming ashore? Yes, here we go. And also, what have you done here? Ah! You've managed to make... No, that wasn't really what I wanted you to do, but alright, fine. Well done, congratulations. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Denmark. Let's get this done here. Anytime you're flipping ready to come and join up with me. Yes, he's decided to try and take Westminster back, and he's immediately just stormed all of them by force. So we're losing the war right now, but... Oh, he's coming. He's coming, but we're... Why did you come ashore there? Why of all the places? He's coming into Kent. Right. He's coming into Kent. And... When's he moving in? He's moving in on the 4th. Now, I've got the river advantage. If I could just move up here in time, I could potentially get over here. And then inside Essex... Then there's no river, but I would have my friends, the Danes, with me. Or I could stay here. These guys are going to win, and then they'll reinforce. He's moving on the 4th. I'm moving on the 9th. So I can't get out of Kent at this point. I'm trapped in Kent. But he's not moving for another 6 days. Oh, flipping heck. Right, call up literally everything we've got. Call up all reinforcements. Everything. I don't care anymore. Yeah, raise all the vassal levies. That's so much nothing, isn't it? Right, well, you guys probably are. Actually, you guys might be the best bet of getting here in time. Right, everybody north. Everybody to boats. Everybody just get to the nearest boat you've got. Alright, and screw it. Call up mercenaries. I'm not enjoying this. Okay, mercenaries. Who's going to make a difference? I need something big, but not too expensive. The cost is already crippling. There's an extra... Yeah, that'll do. That's 20 tons. Screw it. Get the Saxon band there. Right, Saxon band. That's good stuff right there. Select that unit. You guys just get over here as fast as you can. Just basically march and join in. I'll break them down later. Okay, so in they come. So, the fight has begun. The fight has begun over here. Now, I'm not doing great right now, but the Danes are coming in. The Danes are coming to reinforce. They're going to arrive on the 23rd. Okay, right now it's pretty even because I've got the advantage with the river crossing, but... Why did you just go over there? Get into Kent! There we go. Okay, and now we've got ourselves... Wait, hang on, what? Hang on, who just joined you? Did the flipping... Oh dear. Right, okay. So the Mercians came to join us. Oh, we are losing badly. And apparently I've lost my feelings for my lover, Karen. I will rekindle our love, or such is life. No! No, I love Karen. I absolutely love Karen. Okay. We're going to lose this one here. Right, call back all troops. We need to... Oh, no. Oh, we just had our arse absolutely handed to us by England. Where the hell were the forces of Denmark? Right, and also I've just lost Brave. What happened to Denmark there? What the bloody hell happened to the forces of Denmark? They're technically still in the war. They didn't drop out. They just didn't really make much of an appearance. Or rather, yeah, their appearance was offset. Right, okay. You guys, get over here. At this point, everybody just reinforce Devon. Everybody to Devon. Okay, just to Devon. You guys, this is not many men at this point. We might be entirely dependent on mercenaries to win this war. Which might be enough, quite frankly. It could actually be enough. So everybody just get over here and we'll see what we can do. I might need to call up even more mercs yet. And luckily these guys are busy for the time being. Denmark's still got 3,000 troops as well. We've not got nothing here. Alright, we've still got some troops. Some troops, not much, but some. Right, you guys get over here. Everybody join together. Disband this unit. This war against England was a mistake, as it turns out. Also, there's another 200 men over here. Right, you guys loop round here as well. You guys are already on the way. You guys are retreating to Gwent, which is not the worst idea in the world, but I kind of want Devon, because once we get to Devon, I will actually be able to summon up more mercenaries. We are losing money fast. Okay, everybody get back to Devon and recharge there. Okay, sure, we just lost a fight, but if I just summon up more mercenaries, and this time the Danes are actually with us, we should be okay. So, oh no, oh dear. England's coming, but this time they don't have reinforcements from Mercia. Call up more mercs. Just call up as much as we can flipping get our hands on. Just one small, cheap company. Alright, just one of the cheapy lads. This'll do. This is like 500 extra troops. It's very, very cheap indeed. Get those guys into here. You guys all merge together. That's just flipping lovely. We've got reinforcements coming in who are going to help out. This, with all these troops now, should be enough. Are they actually coming into Devon? They are coming into Devon. Fine. They're coming in on the 9th. And no, they've decided to fall back. Now they're trying to come into Somerset on the 11th. But I'm going to be coming out on the 9th. Okay. Everybody all together, if you'd be so kind. And that's 12,000. Okay. This is good. Merge them all together. Now I've got my commanders in play. Alright, now I've got my commanders here. And England is not doing so hot. How long until you move? You're moving on the 18th. Okay, wait for them. Bring all the mercs with me. And bear in mind, we can just take this place back to buy ourselves time immediately. So, yeah, merge them all together. Take this place back right now. Because it should be extremely easy to do. Yeah, just storm all the places. Victory and victory. There we go. So we've taken Devon back. Devon is now friendly again. Right, well, there's just 177 people over there. I've now got 12,000 troops. And the Danes are with me, for the time being at least. We now outnumber England. What's the state of Devon right now? It's been looted, but honestly, they did it so fast, the looting isn't even that bad. We're losing this war because we lost a major battle. But head back to Middlesex, and we'll keep an eye on England there. In fact, where's my spy master? If I can recall my spy master right now, I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to have my spy master build a network in Oxford, just because I want to have visibility as to what the hell's going on here. So these guys are going to be smashed apart. I'm sorry about that, but there's nothing I can really do. Right, more troops coming in. We are losing money so fast right now. Only 19 to go, though, so it's not so bad. And, okay, whoever's plotting against me... Hector, come on. Okay, he was trying to kill you first, that's fair. But, he won't end the plot. I can't blame him. That guy did try and kill you too. Honestly, go ahead. You're more important than he is. I'm just going to let that be. I've got more important things to worry about right now. Like, yeah. This guy decided to come and attack Gwent. Now, Gwent is not great, because Gwent is hard to take. So he's now in the defensive position, where I can't really stop him. But what I can do is come over to Middlesex and very quickly retake the entirety of Middlesex. So this will be really easy. So just screw it. Move in. Yeah, there we go. We won. And move in. And oh my goodness, we won. And move in. And oh my goodness, we won. And I think the next one we didn't actually manage to successfully siege in the past. So the war is currently at a standstill. But if England doesn't receive reinforcements from Mercia, we should actually be okay. But the longer the war drags on, well, let's just actually check at this here. You presumably can't possibly afford this. Yeah, you're losing some money, but very slowly. I'm losing money too fast. Honestly, that's not going to be a deciding factor here. Oh, and this is nice. So the guy I had the Satanic orgy with, remember him? He's just sent me some money. It's, sorry, 13 gold. It's not exactly going to do much, but I guess it'll pay the mercenaries for another flipping day. And oh, The guy with all the claims in the world is dead. Though that means, I believe they pass on to his son. Yes, so Dunban now has a bunch of good claims. So that's nice. Potentially we can utilise them as time goes by. Though actually he's lost the claim on Unpronounceable. He's only got the claim on Essex by the looks of it. Oh, and extremely bad news. The guy who just sent me the money has just been captured by his king, who is tragically not actually a Satanist. So that's pretty sad right there. So you died a natural death. That's all absolutely fine. We're almost, screw it, move in and finish that off right now. One more place to go in here. And Siege of Newport, yeah. So right now, me and this guy just trading blows against each other, to be honest. But the advantage is we are at least doing some good work. We are just, you know, crippling his own territory as well. And he actually just lost a handful of troops. Is there something going on with, yeah, them actually being under siege or over capacity or something? No, I'm not sure where some of his units just went, but a handful of them did just go missing. We outnumber him right now, but if we attack him on a hill, he'll have the advantage. We can't have that. We might need to go to Powys and then just put that under siege as soon as we're done here. He's on the move. Where's he going? Because if he's planning to attack us over a river, he's moving to Gloucester. He might be going to Devon to just go and mop up there. Or he might... Yeah, he's totally going to Devon. Now, I might be willing to actually engage him on the field of Devon at this point. Because he's just going to go down there and he's going to immediately take all of them. Oh dear. Okay, I've taken most of this at this point. I think it's time for us to go and face off against him. This time, we've got the numerical advantage. Devon is big and flat and open. There are no rivers to help us in either direction. Let's head in that direction. See if we can maybe lure him over here. And yeah, through Wessex and Dorset, we should have a nice, easy run straight at him. The disadvantage is, he's basically just trapped himself in the corner. But this should be our revenge right here. So he's going to go in here. And I'm not sure whether he's going to try and siege the place straight away. Yeah, he's just basically forcing his way. He's just forcing his way in. Yeah, but this is where it goes wrong for him. He's just thrown away some troops, doing precise that. Ah, that's where the troops went. He's doing actual attacks. And time to get in there. This time, we should have it. And also, yes, let's improve the economy for 32 gold. Great. I'm honestly more concerned about all the rest of this right now. So, it looks like, yeah, the actual Kingdom of Denmark started to take the lead here. But this time we are well in control. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Their flanks are almost gone. Good. We've managed to win one. That is a relief. A big relief. And is that the bloody Holy Roman Emperor about to suggest the same wedding for a third time? Because if it is, it's not actually. Especially as, are you the same guy who's still losing that war? Yes, you're the same guy who's still losing that war. Alright? I'm not getting married to anyone in your dynasty until you actually, like, stop losing wars. Also, we can probably take back all our territories at this point. Great, 53 guys. Great, and okay, that place is liberated. Question now is, he's got 5,000 guys remaining. So, what do we want to do at this point? The war is back to 0. Probably we want to go up to Powys at this point. And, oh dear, was he one of my commanders? Yeah, we're running a bit low on the old commanders, aren't we? And that means it's probably time to invite some new lads in. So, you, my good man, you're 29. Hunter, good at flanking and pursuit. Excellent. Invite you to court. Congratulations, you're my new commander. Also, I can't help but notice that Karen is actually a very good aggressive leader, but I'd need one step further in rights for women to actually be commanders. So, sadly, all of these skilled military women in my court cannot do anything. Alright, now, what's England planning to do next? Probably head back to Middlesex. So this guy joined my court. Congratulations, you're immediately going to be... No, not actually tainted by Satan. I'm just going to actually, like, you know, promote you. Looks like the army of England is probably heading back down to Middlesex. Let's see if we can, yeah, capture them on the way past. No, he's now changed his mind. Now he's going this way. Okay, so he basically is refusing to give battle. He's going to try and avoid me now, understandably. Meanwhile, my son Mistake needs a bit of work, apparently. So he has a lot of independent opinions and refuses to listen to the priests. Honestly, this doesn't seem like a bad thing. So, losers curious, but gains cynical. Ah, Curious can be good, though. Curious can turn into shrewd, which is better. Alternatively, he could become patient. Yeah, I'm going to let him keep curious, because that can turn into shrewd, which is much better. I'm just going to say I should try and stop these tendencies, see if he becomes patient. He did pick up patient. Great. And actually, it's not just that. It's time for an intervention with mistake, potentially. So, I could make him great for ambitious, but we know that ends badly. Okay. Or I could make him diligent at the cost of my stress. Diligence is great. It's really good. But honestly, you're a bastard, and you're actually not looking that promising. I am going to say you must learn on your own. I can't afford to make sacrifices for myself just this second. So let's see if we can get over on this guy. And it looks like we can actually... Yep, we should just be able to get a battle in. There. Beautiful. So once again, we can just at this point smash the army of England for a bit. Then we can go and relieve Gwent. And then we can take Powys. But at this point, the army of England should be in a lot of trouble. And I probably want to break down one or more of my mercenary companies. I don't think we're going to be needing them at this point. Yeah, the Saxon band's costing me 20 a month. I'm going to dismiss them right now. We've still got 9,000 troops, and I've got one small band of mercenaries. So head over to Gwent, and we should just be able to basically force our way in and retake all of that. So we should get all our holdings back immediately. England is fleeing north, which is... oh dear, another person's been caught. Right, so apparently Satanists are caught and burnt to death. So... actually, that's not such a problem for me, because I'm a king, so no one can really burn me to death. Well, I guess if everyone, you know, all together agreed to burn me to death, they could. But hopefully they're not planning to do that. And yeah, now we can just basically force our way in. Good. Force your way in. Great. And force your way in. Marvellous. Right. Gwent retaken. No problem at all. Up to Powys. Let's see what's going on there. And if the English come back down this side, my spy master will see it. Now, this was a war for Powys, remember? So... you know, this is probably what we were supposed to be doing the whole time. Blimey, this was looking dicey for a second, but I think we're okay. And also, why is this guy not called chaplain anymore? Ah, it's because he's dead. Alright, that makes sense. Well, I do have a very intelligent bishop right here, who is also attractive, so that's a nice benefit as well. So go on then, you can be on the council. And at this point, even with the mercenaries standing, we're actually okay. We're no longer losing money. Good. Breaking down that band has been the right thing to do. But sooner or later, someone's going to get annoyed about that whole situation with... ooh, slow fever. Alright, I like a bit of slow fever. Now, there are still a decent number of troops floating around. And the English are going to be able to reclaim Middlesex. Actually, those guys can't reclaim Middlesex. These guys can. So England's come back down with 5,000 troops, and they're going to be able to take over London and all that area pretty darn easily. Doesn't really matter, though. This war was the war for Powys. So if I take Powys, I'm in good shape. And if they're stupid enough to waste their time just kind of taking back Middlesex and then march straight for Devon, then that doesn't really matter so much, because in Devon, they've just trapped themselves in a corner. How's my Satanism doing, by the way? Actually, pretty good. We are gaining dark power pretty fast, just off my intrigue and all of my appropriate skills. So, we're getting there. We are slowly getting there. Oh, it's finally happened. The last Holy Roman Emperor has managed to pass away. Well, I assume he has. Maybe he died of natural causes. And... no, that's the same guy. And bewitch Bishop Powell and make him your loyal servant. Alright, Bishop Powell. We will find a Bishop Powell. Oh, I think I literally just put him on the council as well. Bloody hell. Technically, he is wrathful. And he doesn't actually have a single great virtue. So I could just see if he's interested in Satan. So this could possibly be risky, given he's literally now the most senior actual religious figure in the kingdom. But it would save me... yeah, it saves me spending 150 up front. This would get me almost the next level of Satanism right now, and I need that to not die. Okay, it's pretty bloody important. Also, how long until I can seek a new treatment? How long has that been? Ah, that's going to be when the old treatment runs out, which will be December 1161. You know what, screw it, just take the last of it right there. Great, and regretfully it seemed that he only became irritated. Darn. Alright, he wasn't up for that. That's a bit of a shame. In which case, we're just going to have to actually... Oh. What? The corruption has crept up on me so slowly I didn't realise what was happening to me. Now the dark tendrils of Satan's magic have invaded my body, sapping my energy and causing all sorts of aches and ailments. Right. Magical corruption. Martial, intrigue, fertility, and, oh, health down. Oh, this is not what I need when I'm suffering from cancer. I need to magically heal myself with Satanism from the damage I've done to myself with Satanism. It's going to work, alright? Fine, I guess we'll just have to abduct him again then, dear oh flippin' dear. Okay, the question is, which of us is going to finish first? Because I've got one to take out over here. Actually, this place is almost done. Screw it, get in there. Get in there right now. Right, okay. So, Powys is currently completely under my control. March to London immediately and see if we can catch them in London. Does London have a defence versus... No, doesn't look like it. London appears to not have a defence versus Oxford. So we should just be able to walk straight in, and we outnumber them, and we've got the better commanders. So at this point, one more solid victory. We will suffer a river crossing penalty. No, there is something bad here. Where's the thing? Where's the thing that tells you the thing? Because it's normally there. Also, he's apparently reinforcing 500 soldiers a month, which really makes me think we should get in there just like now. I need to find a way in that doesn't involve a river crossing, however. So, yeah, let's just go in over here. Right, there you go. Siege St. Paul's, yes, I know. Oh no, he's coming out. He's coming to Oxford. Okay, so we need to get to Oxford too. Okay, then he would suffer the... Right, okay, now if I go from where I am now we're just doing a little AI dance. Right, I'd now attack him and there will be no river crossing involved. And also, oh, disaster. Call the physician, just leave it to the doctor. Alright, we should be able to win this one pretty easily. This should not be a problem for us. We have got the troops, we have got the commanders. In fact, yeah, he's got nobody on this flank at all. 8 on this flank, 12 at the front door. Our commanders are superior, our troops are superior, but oh bloody hell, we've taken some knocks too. We have taken some real bloody... Wait, hang on. Why do I have a horrible feeling that something really, really bad just happened to Denmark? Because why did we just change over to being the commanders? I don't know, but now there's just 2,000... Have they decided to make peace? Yeah, Denmark just dropped out of the war, just like France did. Why? Why did you do... Because Queen Maria of Denmark has just changed. Because of course. Because of course. Alright, well this is just actually, you know what, it's not the worst thing in the world. Marador is actually married to the Queen. Whether she'll actually be willing to accept in a not matrilineal... Wait, was it matrilineal? I can't remember. Okay. I'm still winning. I'm still winning right now, but I'm going to take a lot more damage because apparently Denmark decided they just can't be bloody bothered. Right, capture that guy. Alright, we've managed to win the Siege of London and, unfortunately, that guy failed to be captured as well. Oh, bloody hell. I had to spend that. I don't get that dark power back. Oh, darn it all. Right, maybe we just save up. Okay, so now I can just basically head in there. If I just go at this point and just basically take the capital, can I force a victory fast enough? Because if I just basically, yeah, just assault, win, 75%. Assault, 88%. Oh, flip, I might be able to force a victory just by taking the capital right now. Okay, right. The problem is now... Okay, why are we not taking the... Okay, why are we not taking the rest of this? Oh, because we've already got it all. With the exception... Well, we clearly don't have that. Why are we not... Guys? Guys. I feel like we've missed a memo here. Why are we not taking the last thing that we're supposed to take? Because, seriously, we've almost won. We've actually almost won at this point. If you want to get over to... Okay, now you've decided you want to take that. Get back into Middlesex and finish them off. Seriously, guys. I'm not joking here. Get in there and... Why are you not willing to take this? I don't know, but... Oh, no. Okay. They've managed to draw up some new troops. They've drawn up some new troops. Who's currently running France? Some kid is running France. Alright. Any chance that you're willing to... I think we've already checked this. We couldn't find anyone who was actually willing to get France on board. So basically, a series of allies have just flopped out on us by very inconveniently done... Ooh! The Holy Roman Empire! Oh, darn it. They've been begging us for flipping marriages for ages. Oh, how about your daughter? If I were to marry your daughter... She's currently a little bit... Oh. Right, apparently she's currently slightly in prison, so that's not going to fly. Right, who else have you got? Nobody, as it turns out. There's a lot of people in prison right now. Okay, who else wants to... Oh, what's going on in Scotland? Oh, what is going on with you? Right, well, you're winning. Good. You're winning, you've got 3,000 troops. Okay. Powys is being... Well, they're not going to be able to push in without taking significant damage. Powys is at least somewhat recovered. We're so close. We're so close to getting a bloody victory. Okay, what else does... The King of England doesn't hold anything else. That's the whole bloody point. And for some reason, I'm not allowed to go and take this area, even though it belongs to... I don't understand that. Right, okay. I need to go and potentially buy more mercenaries. I might need to buy some more mercenaries here. Yeah, buy a couple more mercenaries. Actually, I have the troops for this. One more solid battle, and I can win. And Gwent, well, if he's going to Powys. Powys has got the river between Hereford, Gloucester, and Powys. Okay. Wait, between this county and Powys. There we go. Between here and Gwent. Fine, I can approach from the side, and there's no trouble. If you're going to try and take Powys, I should just be able to take you out directly through Hereford. So just walk away, intercept the English army, win one more battle. That's the 4%. That's the victory against England. And come on, in you go, in you go, in you go. And, oh. Oh, Karen. Karen's had a daughter. And, you know, obviously it's mine. Oh, that's lovely. Right. The sister to Odia and Beloved. Yeah, this is indeed my daughter. So I'm just going to call her mine. So there's going to be Beloved and mine. And yes, indeed, I've had another daughter with... Oh, it's good to know that things are going well between me and Karen. I'm glad about that. And here we go. Get in there. Oh. No, he'll have the defensive bonus from... Oh, from the hills. Right. He'll have the defensive bonus from the hills. How much is it? It's quite significant. It's up to 30% for archers. Right, just get over here and assault this place. Okay, we're just going to have to wait for him to come to us. I don't have the troops to try and force my way up hills right now. No, I've just got to finish this now. It'll be cheaper for me in the long run to just finish this in a hurry. Call up just a handful more mercs just to make sure we seal the deal. Scottish band, bit on the expensive side, and ouch, really that hurts, but screw it. Get them over here. Get them over here, and together we're just going to storm that hill. Wait, hang on. We don't actually need to. We've actually just gone... Well, that was a bit of a waste. Right, guys, stand down. Stand down. We're at 100%. Enforce my demands. You lose prestige, I gain it. And I think you'll find that Powys now belongs to me. Oh. Bloody hell, though. Bloody hell. Okay, so that was rough. That was more than a little on the rough side. Right there. Guys, stand down. That was expensive. Dismiss the levies. Dismiss anything we've hired. Dismiss the personals. Oh, okay, but we have managed to take Powys and it belongs to me. Now, obviously, I would like to own Powys for myself because I want to hold all this territory that makes up Wales and Cornwall, the core of the empire. So as a result of that, I just need to figure out which is the poorest and least interesting of these territories to give away. Levy over here is pretty modest, so this can be sacrificed to somebody. And rather good news here, Caddoc really likes me, and in addition, is extremely flipping loyal. So I feel like potentially just hand that off to Caddoc is probably not the worst thing in the world. So congratulations, Caddoc. You can have the County of Roashon, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. Ah, but sadly that means he actually leaves my council. So it's nice to know I've got a good loyal guy down here, but it does mean, unfortunately, that, yeah, I'm not actually going to have him on my council anymore. Right, who else wants to be my... Wait, what? Court Chaplain? What do you mean Court Chaplain? Why did you only just flag that now? And tragically, we were never actually able to catch the King of England himself, which is a real shame, but he's looking in worse and worse shape. He is not having a fun time. He's a poet, though. He's good at poetry, but he's also suffering from dysentery. Right. As for me, 827 and rising. This guy needs to be captured, but I don't think I can afford to just keep spending dark power to try and get him. So this mission, unfortunately, is a bit of a difficult one. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that mission. Sorry, I just can't do it. But if Satan wants to potentially give me, like, a new mission, that'd be great. And as for young Mistake, my bastard son, he is unremarkable. Nothing interesting there. Although bloody hell does he have a lot of siblings. I have been busy. And as for Connor, he can now try and build a war chest or get 5 years of peace. I'm not sure we've got a war on the table, but I feel like we should be building the war chest, yes. So probably let's just build up some money right now. And, it is my old friend Andali. She's still floating around. So, friend's friend is also my friend. A motto I try and live by is sometimes an easy truth. Okay, so I hope we'll be friends. Now, who is this exactly? This is some woman who's a friend of Andali. Well, okay. I see no reason why we wouldn't like each other, though she does seem to kind of despise me. Also, that was kind of insane. I started a war, one set of allies came in, then dropped out because they died, and then another set of allies also joined and then dropped out because they bloody died. Also, Princess Ida of Denmark. She is married to... You know what? Sofa already hates me. Why not? Make a move. Boom. Sofa despises me already. I see no reason why not. Go ahead. And I did indeed give her a good tumble. It's good to be king. I'm sure it is. Extort subjects. Ah! Okay. I could... Oh... Well... We knew it was possible. We knew it was possible. We did our best. We did our best, and if nothing else, I'd like to think that King Connor died as he lived, in the bedchamber of somebody who wasn't actually his wife, giving them a good tumble. She's probably flipping pregnant because he was the most fertile man in the world. And yes, indeed, he gave up the ghost at the age of 41. He died of cancer. Ever temperate. He never let his beta just get the better of him. A godly man. He is with the Lord now. Right, we also bribed the guy who wrote the obituaries. Got it. And so we welcome King Hector, who is a talented military tactician. We expect him to lead us to many victories on the field of battle. Long live King Hector. But before we welcome King Hector, of course, we have to take a moment to remember King Connor. King Connor, who bloody hell, what? What the hell was his reign? King Connor was the most fertile man in the world. He had somewhere in the range of, I think, 12 children, most of them by different women. His wife hated him, but not anywhere near as much as you'd reasonably expect. In fact, literally every lady in the court loved him because he was the sexiest bastard that ever lived. But though he got a lot of attention from the ladies were not where he put his attention. He put his attention into Satanism, and the firm belief that he could cure cancer if he just worshipped Satan hard enough. A belief that turned out to be, sadly, ill-founded. He tried his best, but it didn't quite work out. Connor's life was utter flipping lunacy, and it's probably better we leave it behind. But that's not to say he didn't get victories for us. Alright, Connor managed to secure large chunks of the south of Ireland for us. He won a very long and difficult war against Powys. Wales is almost looking as Wales is supposed to look. He made some sensible decisions, I'd like to think, about how to organise the south of Ireland so that it was actually being managed by a competent duke who reports into him. He's done a decent job. He has done a decent enough job, and thus we now welcome King Hector. So be it. Hello, King Hector. There is a tradition, by the way, King Hector. We do need to actually give you a haircut. Also, who's your wife again? Your wife is no one of any particular note. She's just, yeah, she's just a decent wife. Good. That's actually not a bad set of stats to pass on. And as for Hector himself, he is actually 11, 15, 8, 15. No, none of that. All right, that we get rid of. And we don't try and kill this guy either. Okay, we don't try and kill anyone. We're going to clean this up. Cancel that ambition, please. Thank you very, very much indeed. We've got new ambitions right now. We've got new ambitions. We want to... Ooh, we've got children. We've got children who have already got names. Except, ooh, there's a new Iliad. Iliad, son of Hector. That's odd. So, Strong Lass, Iliad. So, those names have come back out of the rotation. As well as Iluit. And the elders, Heilgu... I'm not even going to attempt that. Fine. Well, he's 5 now. Let's us a nice, easy starting point. Simply say, we probably ought to try and groom an heir. Yes. And our new king is, yes, skilled tactician. Brawny, that's good. Health up. Cynical, diligent. Paranoid's unfortunate, but actually isn't so bad. Intrigue +2 for a total of 15 is not bad at all. Ambitious is great. Charitable is pretty good. Lustful is fine. Get lots of children out. Humble. And your wife is... yeah, she's Midas touched as well. And no reason why she is not fertile. So, good. That's why you've managed to get out a few children already. He's only 26 as well. And his wife is 29. So, he's a fairly young king. There's plenty of time yet. And also, he's just received the eyeballs. He's gone through the noble tradition of becoming the King of Cornwall, where you go and check out the treasury and figure out that it's full of eyeballs and antlers because no one cleaned out the place after King John the Fat. And this does, of course, mean that the throne has moved back from the line of Conan, instead into the line of Iliad. This is, yeah, one of the children of Iliad. Not the eldest, Achilles was the eldest, but he died clutching his heart in what may or may not have been a subtle murder. It's always kind of hard to tell. But yeah, we've got the line of Iliad back on the throne. Hector and his many children. Though, actually, Tanistry's not really doing its job. Tanistry's supposed to be, you know, throwing the actual ball backwards and forwards, but no one seems to be voting for Cadoc's line. Domnarf's line is incredibly dominant right now. And I would say we go into this with one main objective, ladies and gentlemen. Just one main objective. Do not get cancer and die in your 30s, you stupid bastard. Get in the barber chair. I also find it very odd that the beard you move backwards and forwards with these two buttons, but the hairstyle, if you click back, it doesn't actually change the hairstyle, it just changes the background. So, I personally find that a little bit on the peculiar side, especially as you can only do it once. You then have to move the hairstyle again in order for the background to change again. So, I find that very odd. I think we'll have a nice green background. That seems nice. You can just enjoy a nice bit of fresh air. And I think we'll cut your hair a bit, so we've had a few long-haired kings. But you can keep your stupid moustache, King Hector. You can keep your extremely stupid, distinctive moustache. There you go. We've tied it up a little bit, but other than that, nice and distinctive. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I would say we'll leave things off there. There's a lot of business to be done when a new man becomes king. So we'll have to see what we're going to do about all of that. A whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, domain. Right, so we're going to have to find ourselves some new people to give away some territory over here in Brittany to. In fact, actually, this could work pretty nicely. If I actually have to give away 2 bits of territory in Brittany, I may as well give away the duchy as well to whoever is actually the loyalist to me. And then, yeah, Ireland will basically be self-governing, and so will Brittany, and then I just need to keep the 2 dukes on side. And as long as the 2 dukes are on side, I can basically just rule from Cornwall and decide who's going to be the next king using Tanistry. That would do for the time being. That would do for the time being, indeed. And also next time, we'll have to have a good look at Scotland. because one of my heirs, someone in my dynasty, has managed to make it to the age of 15. So if there are assassination plots going on up there, he's managed to survive them. Congratulations to him. We will see if we want to maybe consider making that kid the heir as well. That could be of interest, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very of interest indeed. So, we will pick up with all of that very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Crusader Kings 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.